This week, I really want to focus more on technique. As much as I love talking about philosophy, recovery, theology, and of course, faith in God, I'm going to slowly show you how I build a realistic portrait. If you want your portraits to be more realistic, you can see that I take conte pencils and I line it out almost like a topographical map. I go in, I hit my highlights first, not a lot of detail work, just getting where the lights and the darks hit Aristotle. And I'm just filling it out so I can go back later and blend in. Because if you're a portrait artist and you like realism like I do, I just go in, fill in almost like a paint by number. I fill in all my darks and lights first. Never use black. You don't want black because that's going to muddy your paper. And then slowly I go back into each of the crevices, whether it's his hair, his skin, his forehead, his wrinkles. And then I go into deeper detail work. And I've mentioned before that the blender is basically my favorite tool when I'm doing a portrait. Once I have all of those lights and darks blended in on a toned paper, I go back in with my blender, and it's a very specific brand. And that's when I smooth it in, because if you look at someone's face, there's very subtle gradations on their face. There's not going to be lots of lines. Of course, you'll see in the reference photo, it's very dramatic, lots of lights and shadows, which really help you do the portrait. But once you have your color mapped out, then you go in and very gently blend in. A lot of times I'll use a paintbrush, make sure it's clean and you've never used it before. You don't want color from a different work of art, and kind of sweep it off. I'm very careful never to sweep towards the eyes because that's where all of your expression is going to be. I blend it off the paper because I can clean up the paper remnants later. And you slowly build this face section by section. Don't draw what you think it should be. Always draw what you see. Very short little lesson this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. And next week, we'll learn something new.